What is up, guys? This is Dr. Tinkerman back at it with another video, the watch guru. Today we just got in this F91-W, a nice little cheap Casio, a very nice digital watch. What a very historical and classic Casio. I think we can make this watch better. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do today. We're gonna be customizing this F91-W, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys along with me so I can show you guys how to do this as well. Today is definitely gonna be a pretty easy custom. There's a whole bunch of color options you have and a whole bunch of different watches you could end up doing this on. Let's not waste any more time and let's go ahead and get right into the video. Here we just picked up the Casio F91-W, and this definitely needs some upgrades to it. Already, what a beautiful watch. We got the jelly band, nice cheap watch in case we mess up. Let's just get right into it. So first up, we've got a whole bunch of colors here. We've also got a whole nother pack, so you can pretty much choose any of these to go over the screen. This is the one I've already pre-selected to go with. You know, you got to cut it out first, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Now we're gonna have to get into this watch. Gotta flip this thing over. We're just gonna go ahead and unscrew all 4 of these screws on the back. There we go. There's one screw out. Try not to lose those screws or you're gonna be out of luck. There we go, 2 screws down. 3 down. There we go. So now that we got those 4 out of here, we can go ahead and get the back of the watch off. We're just gonna have to go ahead and set everything to the side. We'll need all this stuff later. Here we are. Now we gotta get the movement out of there. So I got my handy dandy tweezers right here.
20 minutes later.
There we go. You just gotta kind of find somewhere to pop that movement out. Boom. I'm just gonna put that face down on there. And then you always wanna put your watch with the back down, try to get it the least amount of dust in there. We're gonna have to go ahead and size this thing. So now we're gonna have to cut this way smaller. And I would say don't touch it, but we are about to glue it, so we do need a little bit of excess, so you can grab it by wear. So I'm gonna just keep taking it down bit by bit until this thing can at least fit in this case. See, there we go, guys. Now we got this thing sized perfectly. Now that we've got it sized up right to the edges, but you wanna make sure it's got a little bit of excess over it. So that is kind of what the finished product will look like. Let's get this out of here now that we got it sized. We're gonna have to lay the tape down around the barrier. We're gonna have to cut some thin strips of this double-sided mounting tape. Now here's where you need your tweezers. You got to be real precise with this. Let me go ahead and save you guys some time. After the fact, the double-sided tape definitely did not work. I saw it on some YouTube videos. I wasn't able to get the movement back in because it took up too much space. I would definitely just skip this step. I'm real curious to see if this is gonna work out at this point. So we got the film out now. We got to get this shit laid. It might not be perfect. We sure do have it in there. I'm not trying to ruin this watch that much, but I don't really care at the end of the day. It was only 30 bucks. I think we got it now. Get that wiped off a little bit. Make sure nothing's on there. Go ahead and drop this movement back in there. Let's see if it'll go in. Whoa. Why does it look like that? I feel like I should try it without the tape. Let's get this out of here. There we go. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna drop it in there because it is sized well enough. Hopefully there's enough pressure where it doesn't move. I'm just gonna drop the movement in and call it a day. Let's get this thing wrapped up. So the last step now is pretty much to just screw your 4 screws in. And there we go, guys. I'm gonna try this out a few days. I don't think it'll move since I sized it right, and it's really on that glass, so I don't think it's going anywhere. But a quick on-wrist shot for you guys. Here we go. I just redid it, so I wasn't really satisfied with how it was looking. But I feel like this one looks a lot better. So we went with the orange and the pink, but here is everything now after the fact, and I just redid it. Here we have the final product. I wanted to come back and show you guys now that I have everything complete. I got my girlfriend's watch done, which is the one you see on the left, and then my watch is the one you see on the right. I think it looks so much better now that I redid mine. Overall, I'm very happy with how these turned out, and I think they look very cool, and they definitely make the watch look a lot better. I'm a big fan of them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you are interested in picking one up yourself, you know, just let me know on my Instagram. I'll definitely be leaving my link in the description, and there's so many different color options you guys can pick from. That is about all for today, guys, though. If you made it to this part in the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a like while you're at it. And let me know if you guys think this was a good idea or if I messed up and run these watches. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And until next video, I'll see you guys all then. Peace.